In the chaos of war, some heroes never make it home. Their names fade from the headlines, their faces disappear from television screens, and their families are left in the shadows of uncertainty. Yet one question has haunted America for decades: what really happened to its missing prisoners of war? From the jungles of Vietnam to the deserts of the Middle East, the mystery of American POWs is not just a story of captivity, but of silence, denial, and unrelenting hope. During the Vietnam War, over 2,500 Americans were declared missing in action. Some were confirmed dead, others returned home after years of imprisonment, but hundreds simply vanished. Officially, they were presumed lost. Unofficially, whispers told a different story, that some might have survived long after the war ended. In small towns across America, mothers and wives refused to give up. They hung flags, wrote letters, and stood outside the White House demanding answers. "Bring them home," they cried, believing that somewhere their sons and husbands were still alive, waiting for rescue. Declassified documents decades later would reveal chilling hints. Reports from pilots who saw American prisoners in remote camps intercepted communications suggesting POWs were transferred to other nations, and testimonies from foreign defectors who swore they saw U.S. soldiers long after peace treaties were signed. Still, the government denied it. They said there was no proof, only rumors. But the families knew something was wrong. How could so many vanish without a trace? Behind closed doors, investigators faced political pressure. The Cold War was intensifying, and exposing POW secrets could have risked global conflict. So files were buried, and truth became another casualty of war. As years turned into decades, the mystery grew darker. In 1981, a satellite photo surfaced showing what appeared to be giant letters carved into the Laotian jungle: USA. Some believed it was a distress signal from trapped POWs. Experts debated for years, but no mission was ever launched to confirm it. Then came the haunting testimonies from Southeast Asia, villagers recalling white soldiers seen in remote areas years after the war. American intelligence noted the claims but dismissed them as unreliable. The official stance remained: all known POWs have been returned. Yet in the hearts of many, that never rang true. The pain extended far beyond the battlefield. Families lived decades in limbo, unable to mourn, unable to move on. Children grew up with only photos of fathers they barely remembered. Wives held onto wedding rings and folded uniforms, symbols of a love trapped in time. For them, hope was both a blessing and a curse. In the 1990s, Senate investigations reopened the case. Lawmakers demanded transparency, but the results were inconclusive. Some evidence pointed to possible survivors, other reports contradicted them. The conclusion: no compelling proof, satisfied no one. To this day, the full truth remains hidden in classified archives. The mystery of the missing American POWs is more than a historical question. It is a test of a nation's promise to never leave its heroes behind. Each Memorial Day, as flags rise and names are read, there's an unspoken ache that lingers in the air. For every soldier who returned, there may be another whose story ended far from home, whose name we may never know. Yet, through the decades, the families, the veterans, and the historians refuse to forget. They continue to search, to dig, to question, because silence, they know, is the enemy of truth. And until the final answer is uncovered, the POW mystery will continue to haunt America, not just as a story of the past, but as a reminder of the promises that must never be broken.